Hello guys, and welcome to Manhwa Expert. Nowadays, when we read many manhwa, we often come across stories where the main character starts off as not very strong, but quickly becomes extremely powerful. However, the way they show this transformation is quite different from what we might prefer. Sometimes, the main character gains an overpowered system or uses other kinds of shortcuts to become strong. On the other hand, it's quite uncommon to find manhwa where the main character begins as weak and then trains and works hard to become stronger. So, on today's video, we'll be talking about top 10 manhwa where main character trains hard to get stronger. Let's get on our list. Number 10 on our list is A Record of a Mortal's Journey to Immortality. A boy named Han Li grew up poor in a village. To help his family, he joined the Kishwanmen sect. He had a special talent for spiritual things, so a mysterious person named Dr. Mo accepted him as a student. He learned Changchun Gong from Dr. Mo. Even though he wasn't the best, Han Li was determined and used a mysterious vial he found to start practicing immortal cultivation, which is a dangerous path. This cultivation manhwa is on another level. Every single character in this manhwa is memorable. The main character is not your average arrogant, all-knowing main character from other cultivation manhwas. He makes mistakes and learns from it, and he has a lot of character development. On number 9, we have Dungeon Athlete. Han Sol, a super dedicated gym enthusiast, passed out while lifting weights. When he woke up, he was in a new world filled with monsters and protein everywhere. Determined, he decides to change this world by exercising hard. Our main character is a gym freak. He is also overpowered from the start, and his personality is nice as well. Side characters are also well flushed out. The world building is also looking quite smooth, art is also good, and it upscales during fight scenes. There are a lot of really good comedic elements in it. Even if you don't know anything about gym or workout, you are still gonna enjoy it. Number 8 on our list is King of the Octagon. Wi-sung Lee used to be really good at sports in high school, and now he works part-time at a store. One day, he gets invited to an MMA event. This makes him curious and excited. When he goes to the event, he sees fighters in an octagon, which is a special fighting place. He feels amazed by what he sees. He decides to start training in MMA. This is the beginning of a new journey for him. He will learn new things and work hard to become a fighter. We don't know yet if he will become really successful, but this is the start of his adventure. Number 7 on our list is Uparts. Kang Jin-woo used to be a brave high school student who defended others from bullies. Sadly, a bad accident hurt him badly, and he lost one of his legs. Because of this, he became a target for bullies himself. But one lucky day, he discovered a strange thing that healed him and gave him unbelievable superpowers that shouldn't be real. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is decent. The main character is courageous right from the start and slowly becomes stronger as the story goes on. The action scenes are decent, but the side characters are not that great and become annoying as the story goes on. Number 6 on our list is Absolute Martial Arts. Yeonggang was almost dying when a strong group of old people saved him. These seniors were expert martial artists. Because Yeonggang showed he could be great at martial arts, they accepted him as their student. However, he didn't know they were just using him to do chores, not teaching him martial arts. Yeonggang tries hard to escape from them and enters the Murim world. Follow his adventure as he runs away and discovers a new world of martial arts. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is pretty decent. The main character is very funny and does everything he can to escape from his master's grasp. There are not many action scenes in this manhwa, as the story is mainly focused on comedy. So if you like Murim manhwa with a lot of action scenes, then this one might not be for you. Number 5 on our list is Strong Gale, Mad Dragon. Kang In-young faces a difficult situation where his friend and lover betray him, leading to him being wrongly accused of murder and sent to prison. Inside the prison, he meets an old fellow prisoner who used to be a thief. This old man had stolen a special martial art from a group called Jeonjin sect. To escape from them, he purposely got himself arrested and spent 30 years in prison, practicing and refining these secret martial skills. Unfortunately, the old man becomes sick with a deadly disease and knows he will not survive. However, after watching Kang closely, he chooses Kang as his successor and teaches him the secret martial arts. After the old man's passing, Kang spends the next 10 years mastering these skills. Eventually, he becomes a skilled martial artist himself. Right after getting strong enough, he frees himself from prison and hopes to find the real truth about his case. It is a really good manhwa where main character starts off weak but trains hard under a master to become overpowered in the Murim world. Be sure to give this a try. Number 4 on our list is martial artist Lee Guak. A regular soldier named Lee Guak gets badly hurt by Guan Il-hyun from the Shin Maryeon group. This causes him to lose the ability to use his arms and legs. Feeling really down, Guak decides to learn the Jade Temple system because he thinks he has nothing more to lose. He works hard and becomes really good at this special way of moving his body. Surprisingly, his body starts getting better, and he's not disabled anymore. Now, Guak is determined to be more than just a normal fighter. He trains a lot and wants to become a real warrior, not like before. It's one of the best manhwa to read where the main character starts off weak, but turns overpowered through sheer hard work. Number 3 on our list is the Villainous Warrior. The main character wakes up and realizes he has become the bad guy in the martial arts novel he wrote. But here's the twist. He's now Hyukryun Woon, the son of an evil cult leader. He's a rude womanizer, not good at fighting, and easily gets angry. In the novel, he's weak and gets beaten by the hero in one hit. To avoid getting killed, he must get strong. Follow the tale of this unlikable villain as he does whatever it takes to stay alive and become powerful. This is a top-tier Murim manhwa. The story is also good. Main character has knowledge about future because he is the one who wrote this novel. But both the main character and villain also have solid plot armors, which makes it even more interesting. Characters are also written well. I highly recommend giving this Murim gem a try. Number 2 on our list is Infinite Level Up in Murim. The main character in this manhwa was a soldier in a group called the Murim League. He wasn't very strong, but he had lots of experience in fighting. One day, his team was attacked, and the leaders of the team ran away, leaving him and his team members all alone in the battle. Sadly, everyone in his team died. When he thought everything was finished, he somehow went back in time to when he had just started his journey in the Murim world. It's one of the best weak-to-strong manhwa, where Mac starts off weak but later becomes stronger through sheer hard work. The main character is also very smart, and all the side characters are also written well. You will hardly, if ever, come across good manhwa like this one. Number 1 on our list is Murim Login. The main character was really weak, like the lowest rank called F rank, and no group wanted him. One day, he found a virtual reality game just lying around and took it home. When he began playing the game, something strange happened. The game's rules and tasks became a part of his real life. He got pulled into a different world where he had to do certain tasks. When he finished these tasks, he got rewards. This is without a doubt one of the best manhwa out there. Its best and biggest achievement would for sure be the top-tier dialogue and art. With it, it's able to absolutely nail anything from a perfect fight scene to a hilarious interaction between characters. The story starts off slow, but it gets pretty good later on. Main character's personality carries this series, kinda similar to Lloyd from The Greatest Estate Designer, in personality and in the fact that they both make absurd faces. Overall, it is a pretty funny story that takes place both in a Murim world, the majority of his time is spent here, and an Earth that has dungeons and monster. Both of the worlds have their own respective characters, so it's very interesting. I definitely recommend you guys to read this one. That's all for today's video, and make sure to subscribe for more manhwa recommendations.